Hey folks, welcome to Playing in Traffic. Today, I'm just going to ask you this question. Are you bored with walking? Because I'm bored with walking. I'm sure I've mentioned this in the past, of being a long distance runner. I did that for many years and I'm bone on bone in my left knee. I wear a sleeve on that knee, and I have a very smidge amount of lube in my right knee, very small amount. So anyway, I'm left to the walking thing, and I just never really liked I like walking with Braxy B, but for a solo form, for a solo form of exercise, not so much. So I need different settings, different vistas, and today's episode is come on and walk on this. So as per the sign saying, padlock engaged, this will mean one thing, that the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge walkway on the Jersey bound side is open. And it's going to be the excitement of a walk across the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge. I mean, really, how much better does it get? It don't. I was just laying on the couch going, you need to go, get out of the house. And I was like, well, I would like to take a walk. And in order to get my level of interest up, I was like, I wonder if Tacony-Palmyra Bridge is open, walkways are open. One of them is open. The internet was saying both were open, they're not. The other side is definitely closed due to construction. So we're on, I don't know, the north side walkway of the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge. The first thing to note to pass over on this walk is this pathway, the Delaware River Sub Path or something. I've done many videos. Excuse me, I just burped into it. It's a mic on the mic day. I got the mic on. My editor, Power Director, is the editor app that I use, and for some reason, just some days the audio, regardless of what I do, is just really not good. But anyway, here's the path. If you were to continue under the bridge, you would get to Lardner Point Park. Right on the other side of the bridge is parking for that, which is where I'm parked today and taking the walk. And then, so not only do you see the trail going all the way down to, well, I forget which street that was. I've documented that before as well. Oh, look at this. It's a little decking. See? You take your first break right here. And of course, this legendary metal structure, the green of it all, you know you're on the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge. The minute you see this piece right here, you're like, yeah, we're going to South Jersey. Sorry, because we don't live in Jersey. That's where we usually would use the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge to go to. So there you have it. Look at this. Plenty of space. You're supposed to walk your bikes across. No, I would not consider one-wheeling over this. It's not that serious. And I need a walk today. And it actually feels good. Well, no, it don't actually. It's 85 degrees. I'm pretty sure the humidity's up around 100%. Supposed to be getting rain. Maybe not. Well, it looked absolutely like possibility of rain. One thing I did notice, One thing I did notice, the youth. Actually, I saw an adult too. Really weird. It's really odd. Look, take the hoodie. I literally almost have a heat stroke watching some of these young kids. And there was one borderline adult. He might have been in his 20s. I'm not really sure. With the hoodie on, the thick hood. Like, is there a hoodie made for summer? Yo, it's a 90-degree heat index. The hoodie, I usually know what to expect when I see the COVID mask too. But the hoodie, oh man, I know people wear things that are painful for whatever the reason. A, to look good. 3, to do something that's probably not legal. But come on with the hoodie in the summer, please. Oh my God. It's killing me to see that. Like a little outpost, I'll call it, when this here started. Touching the iconic, here goes that word again, the green of it all. There was a little outpost when this started, and then another one when the high structure starts. Look, Pier D. Pier D. So we're right here. And Jay loves Jen. Okay. That's nice. Little view. You know, and it's kind of got a nice little cool breeze blowing. There's another, I'm sure this is a worker's platform right here under the walkway. And you got to love that because it gives me at least some type of confidence that this walkway is pretty sound, considering they can see it that good with another walkway directly underneath it. I like that. But here we are. Look at this structure. This part. You know? Look at this. I don't think I've ever crossed the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge before on anything other than a vehicle. I don't remember. If it happened once, and I don't even remember that. But usually something like this would draw me to want to walk across it. I feel like I might have when I was a kid, rode my bike from Oxford Circle over to here. Again, not positive, but let's just say it's happening right now, as you know, on the. And you know what? I kind of feel good about myself. I'm getting a walk, and maybe this is my thing. I am moving. What kind of bridges will be in the Atlanta area to walk? Well, I guess I'll find out when I get there. Well, maybe this is my thing because I think I need stuff like this to get me to want to walk, which is borderline pathetic, but it is what it is. So I will say this, and I was even thinking about doing it tonight. So the Betsy Ross is right down there, and beyond that's the Ben Franklin. And the one time I walked, oh, look at this wood. Oh, we're doing wood now. The one time I walked across the Ben Franklin, now I've done that before. Actually multiple times. One time I ran it. The bridge run in November is the bridge run is run, I think every November, somewhere around early November, and that goes across the Ben Franklin. But the one time I walked across it, it was infested with spiders. And it was kind of cool because it was like they were in the middle of the bridge. Not all the way in the front, not all the way on the other side, but in the middle of the bridge. Now, I don't know what they're doing. Are they walking across the bridge and then putting their nests up in the middle? It was kind of an eyebrow raiser, I got to admit. Spiders on the bridge. How did y'all get here? You can leave your responses in the comments. Thank you. So this has got to be a good spot for fish. For fishing, I would say it's probably, you're going to get hung up a million times with all that growth there, but there's got to be a lot of cat. There's just got to be a lot of everything. Let's just say all the above. Cats. It's got to be some, I would think a lot of bass. It's a lot of vegetation. There's a lot of action in there. It's an ecological jackpot. I see tree trunk. I see greenery. I see, it's got bugs written all over it. Yes. Yep. Yeah, a little steamy in this porta potty, but I'll do a porta potty and a public restroom review. Being spending so much time outside, running, doing things. I'm going to keep this as sanitary as possible. So, yeah, full with paper, the teepee kind, full with paper towels. Okay, and I don't know if this is fancy. Oh my God, water. There is water. Okay, and it's dripping down in here too. You know what? I'm just going to leave that be. Okay? Yeah. If there's anything over an A+, I'd do it. So A+. So Robinson, phone number there. Well done. This is on the Jersey side. After you have walked across the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge well. So here's the thing. You didn't sweat on the walk, which you probably didn't. You're going to sweat in that porta potty. So that's something right there. So let's wipe this off. And I want to make a note. And I'm trying to visualize where it was, but it's I like to do vintage and nostalgic on my channel as often as I can. I'm trying to picture where. Oh, I think I see it now. I keep thinking the camera's over this side. It's not. It's right there. Let's try that again. So having, born in '66. So, and then any time after that, okay. I drank milk. We know the story. We know the narrative about milk. One thing I know about milk, and a lot of my, obviously, family members and friends, close friends know I'm one of those people that should not be drinking milk. That being said, who remembers on their travels, ignore this billboard, this is 73 leading to the Ben Franklin. This is 73 leading to the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge. This Dunkin' Donuts right here that I remember, okay, used to be Cumberland Farms. I'm almost positive it was this. It was the building on the right, the Dunkin'. Cut off this street here, whatever the hell this is. Matter of fact, it's got a name there. I'll have to take a peek at it. It's like Souder or something like that. I'll take a peek at it. But anyway, used to cut right through here, and they had a drive-through. Cumberland Farms, right there, Souder Street. So you'd make a right there, and bang, and we would get a gallon of milk, and then I would, what? And this was, I feel like this was, look, Joel, all just roundabout numbers here. I think this was somewhere around like all the way up until at least 1980. At least 1980. Drive-through milk. You could get anything. You obviously you could, right? Chocolate, white milk. We got white milk. It was went in the cereal. And then I promptly had horrible experiences with it, even though I drank it and had cereal with it. The things that I just did not say hello. Used to go to, Cardinal Doherty. I'm going to keep this as TMI as possible. Cardinal Doherty High School, and be on the K bus, the 59 bus, or no, the 59, then the K, then the walking and the blah 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 blah. I'm telling you, milk did not like me, and I don't ever really liked anybody, but it really did not like me. But yeah, Cumberland Farms. Where are you at, Duncan? Right over there. There it is. I'm gonna put the logo up because maybe a lot of people probably don't even know what the hell Cumberland Farms is, but they just had dairy products. I don't remember. I remember just going through the drive-thru. I don't even remember seeing what else was in the damn place. I remember them just pulling stuff out of like a refrigerator and handing it out like it was a Happy Meal. It was like it was the furthest thing from a Happy Meal for this guy. Okay, and I know I'm not the only one that's lactose intolerant. Okay, but yet drank entirely too much of it. Was it meant for consumption at all? Okay, so I just realized something. Whoops. I just realized something today that I actually walked and drove across the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge today. So that's I think that's a world record. I'm not positive, but to do that in the same days, I probably should go and play the lottery. But yeah, that's a thing right there. Walk and drive across the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge. I'm heading back over now. Just some little mental notes I made. It's probably the shortest bridge on earth. You're literally, if you walk at normal speed, which these days I really don't, you're going to get across the bridge in like 20 minutes. And then if you, I didn't choose this, but you got Dunkin' over here if you want to get like some kind of refreshing drink. And I mean, for me that would have been like a water, or some kind of like a water or something like that. But you got that option too on the other side, which is good. That porta potties about right is top notch. So there's a nice little setup there. If you're like Mikey Heels, you're like, you know what? He can't just walk down the path because he's too bored. His attention span is just not. It's just too whatever. So he goes to the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge and walks across there. Tell you what, it got me to walk. So, all right, let's see how it is on the other side. We already knew this, right? No bikes in the roadway. You definitely don't want to do that because the cars in the roadway are bad enough. But a bike. The thing I wanted to make mental note or put out there. Again, walk bicycles on sidewalk. That's right up here. And of course, you have one dickhead that didn't do that. And I'm at that age where that pisses me off. So you can see this is narrow. Now, I would have been a real ass myself. I was going to not move at all. But it did happen further up where there was kind of room. But yeah, walk the bicycle. I know you're young and all, and you don't want to do any shit that there's laws and shit with, but just walk it. Don't be a complete dickhead. And PSA over. About dead center of the bridge. Jersey, Philly. It's about dead center. And here's your big drop. All right, so this is where it gets goofy. How to access the Tacony-Palmyra Bridge walkway. We're going to do this on camera because this is a scene from Frogger. Okay, so check this out. Here we go. Let's make this better. Very well use that light right there to cross this. I'm not going to do that. But there is a light right there. So that's good. And then you're going to come right across here. Of course, if you were using the light, you don't even really, well, you still should look both ways. Because you never know what the frick's going to go on. Like something like this could happen. And then over here is where it gets sketch. Because then the next, there's no avoiding this. This is weird. And this person's making a left. We're going to cross right now. This is actually pretty quiet right now. I'm very impressed with this. This is very quiet. So I don't know. I'll check the time, but that was about as easy as that has ever looked when I've been down this way. And of course, straight ahead is where I'm parked, and that's Lardner Point Park. And that's it. That's it. Got, of course, got some pass stickers. You know, you got them. And then just walk on back to the parking spot. And if you see my videos already, you definitely know what Lardner's Point is like. That's a real nice spot to sit and walk and relax and ride your one wheel, your bike, etc., etc., etc. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up and all that good stuff, and tell a friend, like and subscribe, all that good stuff that goes along with YouTubing. And yeah, I will absolutely see you in the next episode. Thanks for taking this little walk with me, this little exercise number here. And maybe this is what I'm seeking out. Let me get on the bridge. That inspires me to walk. We'll see. I definitely got to do more walking. Okay, folks. Here we go. Frogger again right here. I will see you in the next episode. Have a pleasant tomorrow. Thanks for watching.